This is something worth mentioning in the video because hey everyone, I read the Dirty Air series by Lauren Asher and I wanted to make a few book review videos. Yesterday I talked about Throttled. Today I'm going to be talking about the second book called Collided. Before I start, I should say a quick spoiler warning. I'm going to be talking about specific scenes and my favorite moments in the book. If you haven't read the series yet, I'll link the books in the description below. Make sure to go read them first and then come back to this video. Fun fact, I actually read Collided first and then I read Throttled and then I read Wrecked and then Redeemed. So I read it in the order of 2, 1, 3, 4 because I saw the promo for Collided on TikTok and I was so excited to read about Liam and Sophie's story that I started off with Collided and then I realized there are 3 other books and this was the second book. So then I read Throttled, Wrecked, and Redeemed. Like I said in the previous video, the Dirty Air series takes place in the Formula 1 International Auto Racing universe. Collided is a friends to lovers trope between Liam and Sophie. Liam is F1's golden boy, but he gets into a little trouble before the season, which jeopardizes his contract renewal with his team McCoy. And Sophie is the team principal's daughter for the opposing team, Bendini. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Sophie feels that she hasn't truly lived her life, and one night she decides to create this adult bucket list to complete during the summer. So this includes things like doing karaoke while drinking, kissing someone in front of the Eiffel Tower, or trying new food. There are many spicy activities on the list, but if you want to know, read the book. Although Liam's boss and Sophie's dad are both against the idea of Liam and Sophie being friends, the two are drawn to one another and have been drawn to one another for a really long time. Way before the season has even started. Years before. I'm not gonna say how because it's a super cute story, so if you want to know, read the book. I don't want to give everything away in this video. Liam discovers Sophie's bucket list and he proposes helping her complete the activities on it, which Sophie's a bit hesitant about because the activities are quite spicy. But as the story goes on, he helps her and they feel this spark, and honestly, I'm leaving out a lot of good bits like Liam's backstory or what he specifically got in trouble about that risked his contract renewal. I won't spoil everything. I will say though, this friends to lovers trope was so cute. My favorite scene, oh my gosh, okay, I have my notes down here. So my favorite scene was when Liam's brother Lucas and his kids, Kaya and Elise, they spend the day with Liam. Sophie babysits Elise and Kaya, and Kaya looked at Sophie while Elise put her hands on Sophie's jeans because they had holes in them. Elise says, "You have holes. Are you homeless? We take her home, Daddy." And then Kaya speaks in German and she asks Sophie if Sophie is Princess Rapunzel. And then Liam speaks to her in German and tells her to switch to English and only speak in English. That entire interaction had me laughing out loud because it was just so cute. They were so innocent and so funny. I got friendly Nico Rosberg vibes while reading Collided. I think it was because he was described as this German man with blonde hair, and I immediately imagined Nico. When I read books, I always annotate them and I highlight my favorite quotes or scenes. So I have a few favorite quotes here. First quote, on page 221 of the ebook. I only have the ebooks for this series. I hope to get the physical copy one day, but for now I have the ebooks. Sophie says, "Everyone handles their pain and sadness differently. So those who don't accept you don't matter because acceptance includes all the parts, not only the desirable one." I really like that quote. Just the way Lauren Asher wrote, she had some very good quotes. In Redeemed, which is the 4th book, when I post that video, I'm gonna have so many quotes to talk to you guys about because that book had so many noteworthy quotes and scenes. Page 49, I wrote, "This is something worth mentioning in the video because sometimes I imagine things in books and my imagination is so bizarre." For the scene, there's a bit of conflict going on between Liam and Sophie. Sophie is in the bar with Maya and they're just chugging champagne while they're sitting off in the corner. Jax, Noah, and Liam are sitting on the stools by the bar front. Asher writes that Sophie slips to the floor and she says to Maya, "Do you think if I hide under the table, Liam won't find me?" So I imagined that they were already under the table, especially because Noah walks over and plops himself down next to Maya, and then Jax also comes over and he squats down next to them too. So out of the entire book, this is one of the scenes that I remember and that stood out to me the most. I found it so strange, just the fact that they were chilling sitting on the floor at a bar. Overall, this was a really cute book, and there was a lot of the chase between Liam and Sophie, but it wasn't too much. I've read books in the past where the chase was so long that I ended up losing interest, but Asher did a really good job with this book and keeping my attention. My only recommendation for this book would have been to include more scenes of Sophie completing activities from the bucket list, because the main plot of the book was my friend finding out my bucket list and offering to help complete the activities. But a few of the activities were briefly mentioned, and I felt that Asher could have touched upon them more, so hopefully she releases deleted or extended scenes, but if not, it's not a total loss, and I still really enjoyed the story. I am so excited to talk about Wrecked in the next video. I'm gonna talk to you guys about it tomorrow because it was such a good book. Literally 12 out of 10 would recommend, but I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this little book review. If you did, give it a thumbs up, comment down below any book recommendations, like the video if you liked the video, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell, and until next time, I'll see you later.